Yo, what it isn't. So today I'm gonna bring you a workout vid. It's gonna be a chest day. I know I showed you a leg day the other day, but today is definitely gonna be chest. This one's gonna be a little bit different style. So no camera today, just straight iPhone. I think I have the 15 or 16, I don't know. Whichever one is not out right now, the newest one. I got the older one. So straight iPhone footage today in this workout. And guess what? This workout is gonna be at Planet Fitness. Am I opposed to Planet Fitness? Nah, I'm good, man. I love Planet Fitness. Honestly, it's one of the first gyms that I ever started with, and it's really beneficial. My only pet peeve with the Planet Fitnesses that I go to, don't have more machines and their dumbbells go up to 75 pounds, which I cannot stand, but it's fine. Today we're gonna do something slightly different. So usually on chest day, you see me hit the dumbbells, but because their dumbbells only go up to 75 pounds, we're gonna actually use the chest press machine just to switch it up a little bit and also make sure we're hitting over 75 pounds of weight on each side. So that's what we're gonna do, but everything else stays the same. We got shoulders on the menu, chest, and we have, triceps too. Oh my God, this car is driving. Oh my God, I can't stand slow cars. You know what, let me just rant real quick. My problem with cars is at least go the speed limit. If you're not gonna go 10 miles or 15 miles over the speed limit, at least go the speed limit. That's all I ask. Because literally, the guy's going 20 miles and it's 35 miles per hour, people. But so when you get in here, get this work. This is going to be the first workout of the week. I'm also going to be recording a full day of just my life tomorrow. Let's see what I got for tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to do an unboxing. Some new shoes that I bought that I wanted since 2012. I could not afford these shoes because I was poor. But we're not so poor anymore, so we can afford the shoes. My girl got a little bit mad because I got big news coming. I don't want to ruin it yet, but let's just say I'm moving, man. Let's just say I will be moving in the coming week or two, and then we're also going to do a little video on that, and then the plans I have for the new place we're moving to. I'll give you that much. We're close to getting it done, and once it's done, I'll do the reveal of what's going on. But we got that. We got this workout we about to get in. I'm currently dieting down, man. We're about losing a pound a week. I was struggling with my digestive system, but now that's up and running with the Miralax, and that's really it. Life is good, working hard, trying to be my best, and just win, just succeed and win. Oh, this video is not going to be any explanation given. We're just gonna get this work in, get you a little motivation in the background as well, and get to work. That's really it. And then we'll come after. I'll come back and talk real quick on the way home. Get a little quick talk in. I know I'm kind of stealing Sam Sulek's style of recording, but hey man, just trying to get it in where I can fit it in. But all right, I'll see you in the gym.
There is a period in everybody's journey where they are so different because they've started to do new things that they no longer fit in with their old set of friends. But they're not sufficiently developed that they've gained their new set of friends. And they're unsure. Should I go back? Should I lean back into getting a bag in with the boys on a weekend? Is that the highest, way that I can live my life passion forward? Because that's what everybody else does. And all of my friends are taking the piss. Oh, not drinking again. Too good for us, are we? Not going out again this week. Oh, okay. Well, enjoy staying in home and reading. Fucking nerd. So you're going to feel the pain of being ostracized from the group of friends that you used to have. But you're stuck in this messy middle where you haven't yet worked out who you are on the other side of this. And that lonely chapter that's in the middle is something that I would say almost nobody that I've ever met who has gone from a place where they are to a place where they want to be hasn't gone through.
There's 1,000 ways to say this, but listen, because I'm only going to say it once. I fought for it because no one gave it to me, because it was just me alone in the gym, me alone in the mirror, me alone in my head. No one did it for me. I worked for it, and I'm never going to let someone else take that from me.
People want to know how I'm always motivated. It's the unseen work. I'm out running at 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, in the gym, long sessions by myself. How I'm able to just extract dopamine, the good dopamine whenever I want. Man, I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one pat me on the back. I did all of the work alone. And while I'm still hard on myself, I know what I did. So whenever times get bad for me, people, all this, who's gonna carry the boats and what? That's real. I hate that people know me for that guy, because that guy is not every fucking day. Like, when they see me, they want that energy. That's not me every day. I can extract it immediately when I need to, because when you train alone, and I lived alone for so many years in this misery, and you're able to get out of it by yourself, I can take myself to such a level of real passion and purpose, and like, the feeling I get is something I can't even explain by myself. I don't need anyone. That's why people come to me to motivate them. No one can motivate me. I have a resume full of fucking motivation, that whenever I'm down, I'm like, oh, hang on, motherfucker. Oh, you know the truth. You know the truth. You know the darkness of the fucking dungeons and the fucking demons that fly. You know, and then from there, it's like, okay, you were there. You know this. There was no one there to pick up the rucksack, to pick up the boat, to pick up the log, to go in there. It was you. It was you. There was no pat on the fucking back at 300, at 275, at 250, at 220. No, that was you. So those things that come out of me, that extract from me in the darkness, people are looking for that pat on the back. Where is it? Oh, I don't need it. Because what I've done is, in the fucking unseen work, I built Frankenstein. So whenever shit gets nasty, David Goggins goes, you had nobody anyway, motherfucker. So see how I'm talking myself right now? That's me. That shit fires me the fuck up. That shit makes me fucking nuts. You had nobody anyway, motherfucker. Look around you. There was no fucking team. It was you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom. You did that. So as times get hard for me, the truth comes out. And my truth is powerful as fuck. It's real. It's tangible. I feel it. It comes out of my brain as I speak about it. I'm reliving every single dark moment of my life.
There's times where you can go without your friends, you can go without going out, you can go without other people around you. You have to separate yourself from the pack. You have to be willing to spend time with yourself. You have to be willing to start cutting things out of your nutritional program. Eat healthy. You know, get enough rest, get enough sleep. All of these things come into play of finding your purpose. And it's almost sacrificing. You have to sacrifice. Greater the sacrifice, greater the reward. This is so true. And when you do these things, you'll start seeing that, okay, well, I used to do this. And when you go out and you don't do it anymore, it's very, very clear that you've made the right decision, because your friends will still be doing that. And you'll find yourself that you don't fit in with that crowd anymore. You just don't fit in. I got something to, you'll start getting away from people that are negative. You only want to be around positive. You'll start not wasting your time on things that aren't productive, and you will start taking your time and energy and putting it into things that you enjoy doing that are productive for yourself.
This isn't for the masses. This is for those who want to leave normal behind. Those who are in search of a new realm. It's a lonely journey. You're isolated. Those who used to keep pace with you will fall off. They'll see where their world ends and yours begins. Your ability to suffer, endure, outwork must be greater. You must be willing to extend yourself to the limit with no guarantee of success. Every day, you must ask yourself, did I do enough?
Every single person who wants to do something with their life and has done something with their life has gone through the exact chapter that you're going through. And it's the lonely chapter. It's the chapter where you you don't fit in with your own friends, but you don't have the outcomes yet to fit into a new group of friends. And you're doing this thing, you're consuming content on the internet, you're doing these free tutorials online to try and figure out how to set up a podcast and where do I host this thing? And you're going through this and you're like, is this even worth it? Because you have no signs of success, right? But if there's anything that you can take away from what we're saying right now, is that the sign of success is the hate that you get along the way. And what you can't do is bend the knee to their hate and fit back into the conformity because it's comfortable and it's warm. Because like in the Matrix, when Trinity opens the door, when Neo's about to go take the red pill and he wants to get out of the car, she says, Neo, you've been down that road and you know exactly where it leads. And I know that's not where you want to be. And then he closes the door. Like right now, this moment that you're going through is Trinity opening the door and being like, you could go back. But then you'd have to remember exactly what the reason was that you decided not to go out to begin with. It was because you listen to this podcast and you consume this content and you're like, I can fucking do more than this. Like, because you are starting to live in some of that, how where you look in the mirror and you're like, I can do more. And you start to see the person that you could be. And you're like, this does start to feel like hell.
Everybody's asleep, man.
Ooh, so the workout's done. I hope you love the audio. I actually got the chance to listen to it while I did cardio after the workout. And man, it spoke a lot of truth, man. You do this all alone. Nobody really, or I guess I didn't think about it, how lonely all this stuff is. Obviously, you do have people in your life, hopefully, that care about you and want to see you win, right? But most of the hard work, it's all you. Nobody's there pushing you. Nobody's there telling you to do the workout, eat the meals, stay disciplined. And I guess I've been doing it for so long because I've seen my dad do it most of our lives that it's honestly normal to me. And I've seen him do it my entire life. And to be able to have grown up with it, be around it, I guess it's helped me be who I am and be able to do all these things alone. But it's really lonely because it's just you and your brain is telling you stop doing it. It's not gonna work. You're never gonna become successful. All the people who what they said about you is right. You're nothing. And just having the willpower when you're in that to just keep going and listen to the positive shoulder on your side, telling you, hey, it's okay. Don't listen to that other side that's telling you all this negativity. Just keep pushing. I promise it's all gonna work out. And something that has helped me with all that is my faith. Listen, we can sit here and debate whether he's real or not real, the man above, but I'd rather just at least put my faith in something because at least I know, hey, at least I have my faith in something, knowing that, hey, whether he's there at the end of all this or not, at least, I don't know, I guess having my faith in something gives me hope and belief to keep moving forward, and that's what helped me get through all this lonely stuff, because before I had this wonderful person in my life, it was just me, and I got to the point where I couldn't do it no more, and then it became me and God, and now it's me, God, my girl, a little bit of friends and family I have in my life, and I'm forever grateful for it. I wouldn't be able to see it any other way, and it's just an amazing feeling to know that. Man, sorry about that, I'm getting distracted. They got a whole bunch of construction going on. Literally, this thing is the tallest, super high right now. Lord, it's crazy right now. But just, listen, I can't tell you whether you should believe in something or not, but believing in something has helped me and helped me push through all this lonely times that I go through. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I honestly wouldn't. So if you're doing this alone, at least do it with you and God. But I also just wanted, let's get off all that. You got the motivation already. What I just wanted to also say is, I started rewatching. Let's get out of all the seriousness. Let's make it a little bit more happier now. But I started rewatching my favorite anime. So there's two animes I rewatch every single year. The first one is Naruto Shippuden. Every other year I watch Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, but definitely always Naruto Shippuden, man, because I just love watching Naruto and all the endeavors he goes through and all the sadness in the show. Man, people don't realize, Naruto fans will know, that the feeling you would get if you were able to watch that show one more time again, oh man, it was for the very first. So watch that show for the very first time again. It's an unbelievable feeling, man. Unbelievable. But that's not the show I'm watching. I'm currently watching my second show that I always watch every single year, Tokyo Ghoul. And the reason why I always rewatch Tokyo Ghoul, and yes, I've read the manga, which is 20 times better. If I had all the money in the world, I probably would try to remake the manga for the anime. Give me a second here. I got a lot. I gotta get inside. All right, we got in. But what I was saying, so the manga's unbelievable, and obviously the anime doesn't. It kind of falls off and it jumps around. They rushed it, so they didn't get the actual story plot to it. So you get lost in the sauce while you're watching it. But anyway, I love watching it because during COVID time, that's the first time ever I watched that show, and it was a lot of isolation. Everybody was just in the house chilling. I was fortunate enough to be able to still drive around and do Uber, but I was still alone. I was still very isolated and just in my car. And the show honestly got me through those hard times. And just seeing the main character, Ken Kaneki, grow and be his best was, honestly, I can't tell you the unbelievable feeling. Unbelievable feeling. And honestly wouldn't have it any other way. Give me a second. Show got me through, man, those really hard times. And so in the show, Ken Kaneki, I'll give you a little background. Sorry if I give you a little spoiler alert. But let's just say the main character goes through torture. He gets his whole life flipped upside down. So the premise of it is humans and ghouls. And the ghouls can only eat humans to survive. They can't eat any other foods because they're just taste buds. It just doesn't register in their taste buds and everything tastes like crap to them and their body throws it up and rejects it. So they can only eat humans. So now it's just a world between humans and ghouls. And then you got my boy Kaneki, who's just a human. He enters that world not by his own free will, and just to see the pain. He already went through pain and suffering before he even became a ghoul. And, oh wow, I see a black cat. I don't know, is it bad luck to see a black cat? I'm not sure. But anyway, that's my ADHD kicking in. But seeing, he already went through so much with his life before he became a ghoul, and then the torture and pain he went through while he was a ghoul was insane. But despite all that, he was still able to save everyone and bring the two worlds together and even get a family from it, have his loved ones around. And the crazy part is when he became a ghoul, he was just trying to save his loved ones, trying to become the strongest person or be the strongest ghoul just to save his loved ones because he didn't want them to suffer anymore. And it came with a price, man. It came with all the pain and suffering he had to go through. But in the end, he was able to see the other side of happiness on that. And I definitely have a video. I posted an anime video about that a few months ago involving Tokyo Ghoul. So if you just want to see that little quick edit, that's one of my favorite verses or favorite sections in the show. It's literally like the last episode where he's fighting the main villain at the time. And he just tells him, hey, life is what it is. And honestly, I don't know what tomorrow has in store. And if you ask me to go through all the pain that I went through again, I would say yes, because of all the good that came out of it. So I guess my message would be to everyone is we all going through our own pains and sufferings, but it's not about that. It's just about getting through it, because I promise you at the end of all that, it's making you stronger and the best version of yourself. At the end of all the pain, the suffering, everything you're going through right now, it's gonna get better. Once you're down at the bottom, it only goes up. And for a long time, I felt like, man, I wish I could redo certain things in my life. But now, looking back at it, everything I've done and everything I've went through and all the relationships I've lost and all the friendships I lost has put me in such a beautiful position. And I can't thank God for putting me through all this. Yes, are there storms that are going to come in the future? Yeah, of course. There's always going to be a storm coming, and you just got to prepare the best for it and just know that it's going to come and just tack it the best you can and just don't let it beat you down. Don't let life beat you down, because life is going to keep on lifing. Nobody honestly cares about you besides the ones that truly love you around you, and you just make the most out of it. So those are my two messages: doing it alone and don't let life beat you down. But on that note, I will talk to you next time, and hopefully we have a vlog, full day vlog on our hands. So peace.